Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get right into it, I guess. I did one thing this morning, which is adding this beautiful register function here. The only thing it does is register the type when we actually use a pin, and that gets rid of the last bit that I was a little bit worried about, or like not worried, that I didn't really like. I think the only thing I need to do as well is do the same here. I have like this, and I need this. And probably it's... it would probably be better to do that somehow different, but what can you do? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I think it would be nice if that is a little bit more... what is output warning? Output warning for what? Well, if I don't do a proper error message, we cannot really help it. So that's that, and then I want to as well. Exactly. Static or const expr pin type ID. And I think what I can do is if I have... So we can do an insert here. So first we do that. Bool has registered type. Now we do an Onyx assert if we have registered the type. Or we can do that only in if Onyx is release. Do I have a retail or... Yeah. But actually Onyx assert enabled probably. It's the better one. Then if well, here we continue. But here we do well, it has to be found here, right? So basically find pin type ID. Onyx assert. The first one is if has registered type and it equals s type made, well, not S type, sorry. Runtime end. Is that correct? If that is true, this has to be false, and this has to be false, right? So I think it has to be like that. Or type is already where? Hold on, let me think. Good afternoon. Hello, hello. Let me think. The third triggers if it's false, so we want to get false out of it. So let's name it, and then we have it a little bit simpler. Pool as found type ID, and that is basically that. So either we don't have the type, so this has to be true, and this has to be true, otherwise type was not registered with the same pin type ID. And then let's output here that one, and output here the pin type ID maybe. Does that work? Do I allow format things here? Looks like it. Yeah, I think it does. So that would be serialized type ID and pin type ID. And then the other case is that we have registered it, we have found it, and is matching type. That would be if it is not, well, if it has found type ID and it second equals serialized type ID. What? Okay. That's weird. I mean, did you look in the branches? Maybe they are in a different branch, I don't know. Type was registered, but a similar type overlaps the pin type ID. So that would be this, that is that, and that would be it. second. And if none of those are triggering, we are fine and we can return if we have a register type already. Oh, okay. Really? The fuck? Damn, it's that expensive already? Because I paid like 10, I think. Holy, yeah, okay, that is something. Hmm? Pin meta HPP includes pin meta age. Why don't we include dynamic pin here? Ah, because of that. So dynamic pin is not allowed to include node graph type meta. I mean, we can probably move it out, but yep, that's one of the main pain points I had as well. And I looked at his code. How he handles components is like insane. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think I said as well that I'm not like a big fan of how the Hazel engine is doing stuff. Maybe I should have been a little bit more explicit. But I didn't really bother about the samples, I didn't really look into it. I mean, he has a test scene and that was good enough for me, what I wanted to look at, but... Why do we have... Oh, because of that, okay, and then this has... pain and despair a little bit. How can I move that out? I mean, what do I need the node graph metadata for? Ah, for serialize, deserialize, but is that really used a lot? Oh, okay. But then, hold on. Can't I? That one is free, so feel free, but I don't have any samples, so good luck with that. How do I resolve that include dilemma that we have here? Where is that used? Oh, it's here. Okay, I see. Don't worry, I'm open for... I actually want feedback, so all good. I'm not claiming that anything I do is like the best way to do it. How can I get rid of that include? God damn it. I mean, I guess I could... Maybe... Hold on, where was I? I wanted to... Did I want to do it here? Let's get rid of that empty line. Not that that mattered, but... So I can... Well, I can technically take that out, or... Yeah, sure, no worries. And I'm trying to understand how to do that. Do I need to include here for dynamic pin? Yeah, I think I need it here. Maybe we actually have it then in pin meta. Can I have it here? Probably not actually. Then I still have the same issue, right? Well, or do I? Actually, let's hold on. Let's maybe do the split later. Maybe that helps. No, right? Hmm. Then type meta create pin. Why do we have dynamic pin again? Is it even used anywhere? Where do I even use it? Can I just remove dynamic pin? Find the graph shader node. I don't think I need to. I'm not sure if I even use a dynamic pin to begin with. And at that point, why do we even have it? I think I had an idea why I wanted to have it. Ah, because of the... Oh, but it's just, I think, the... What? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, today is a bank holiday in Austria. Don't ask me which one. Probably a religious one, but yeah. Or very likely a religious one at this time of the month, year. But actually no idea which one. But I take it. What the... Oh, okay. Has registered type force. Has found type ID force. That one is 4, right? So maybe it's that. I will assert in this one now. It's either that or that, I think. Maybe that assert is correct. I am not sure. Let me actually find out. It is the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. Is the English name of it. So we both learned something. If that is true and that is true. Oh wait, maybe it has to be like that. This one has to be the same as has found type ID. Probably has to be that. Oh, shoot. So if both are false, we are true. If both are true, we are true. But if one of them mismatches, then we assert. And then if both are found, but the type is not matching, we are as well in trouble. Okay, so we create a dynamic pin somewhere. Ah, because... yeah, I can remember. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we need it. Because if it's a pin that comes from the data... from data, then we need it. Okay, yeah. Well, fortunate. Then I have to find a way to make this work. But I will get a coffee because I'm a little bit low on caffeine, I guess. Be right back. But there has to be a way around that. There has to be a way around that. I mean, technically we don't really need it, but it would be good to have. The only reason it doesn't work is because we... Does it get type made now? With the pin. Maybe I just... yeah, okay. But then we don't need that here, right? I think we can actually get around that. I think I can get around that. Because the only reason, hold on, let me quickly verify that again. The only reason we have... No, wait, where is it again included? Node, graph, type registry. That includes this. But I don't really need that, right? I mean, okay, maybe. What did I do here? Okay, maybe that doesn't work what I had in mind first. And I guess I cannot do cannot forward declare, I guess, right? Or can I? Don't think that works, right? Or does it work, maybe? Oh no, it doesn't, because it doesn't know that it's a dynamic pin. Oh, but I guess we could do this, maybe? Oh, but then... okay, maybe not. Unfortunate. Alright, somehow I have to find a way to make that work. It has to be possible. Pain. Get type meta. That is only for this, this. Whereas this looks a bit weird. Is that even used? Oh, okay. I guess it is. Mostly because we probably don't know the type. I thought, do we need to? Hold on. Because we... I see. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. But couldn't I do pin? Dot serialize? With the value? And then that is basically that. I don't need this. I mean, I still need that, but I think that should work. So I think the deserialize and serialize are a bit of a useless thing, but I still need to get rid of this somehow. And for that, I probably... Where? How about... Probably get rid of... Or let's get rid of that, I don't know. Then here we have pin base return type. We have another one factory. Outgrowth factory maybe. I mean, it can be... Could be an in-place function. Or like... Engine system factory. How does it look there? Oh, looks beautiful here. Create function. Yeah, let's do something like that. Pin create function. I mean, technically, this always only wanted to be a dynamic pin, right? I think, but whatever. But for that we would need to know that it's a dynamic pin, yeah, so let's not do that. And we probably... Yeah, get like this with it. And this is a pin create function here. No, that doesn't work. We need to have it with a dynamic pin. God damn it. Can I somehow do it like that? Does that help in any way, shape or form? Probably not, right? Because I think we probably still need dynamic pin. I don't think I can forward declare. It doesn't know that it has a create function, then I think. What exactly do you need reflection for stuff like in Unity where you can see members in editor? Not quite sure. Where do you think that I need reflection, or? God damn it. What? Just hope for now that everything is registered. If it's not, we will deal with it later. Pin type should be registered. What? Oh. Let's do it like that. I don't know. I don't think it actually happens too often that we have a pin that's not registered already with a normal pin. What? I think that should build again. Famous last words while it doesn't. Perfect. Did I? Oh, okay. Too much. Oh my god. Jesus. It's like that. Thank you. Cancel. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not really using reflection. Not to mention that there is no reflection in C++, right? Perfect. I think I want to more or less copy paste down there. And this is that. And maybe there's a better way to do that, but whatever. It probably is with a different overload or something like that. I could put both in like the same. So let's see if that builds. I think that should build, and that should, in theory, I think, run. Maybe not, or I have a different. So we have not registered the type, but we have found the type ID. That is sus. Ah, because I didn't copy over the right type. So perfect. It already found an error. Perfect, it works. Cool. So with that, we have most of the code generation and code boilerplate removed from the engine. For the normal users, I still have a couple of places where I need to do some stuff, but why is that there? I'm not sure. Alright, so I have a couple of to-dos left, but most of it is done. And then the thing that's left is graphics system. So first of all of that code is now gone. And then we have those, which I need to kinda do. So probably I add them there. Kinda here, probably. Probably here at the end. Or something like that. Like here, namespace. Onyx graphics. And then we have a couple of usings here, I think. So basically all of those. Which is a bunch of them. those. I'm using shader graph add node equals that. That is node graph. That is shader graph node. I think. Yeah. And then this is this. Okay. Well, and I think actually the last one is, I mean, this is as well not what it should be, right? You don't want that. And then this is F32, F64, S32. And I have to define them like that so that the code generator picks them up, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I don't see a better way around that. I think I can copy those. Okay, well, that didn't work. That worked. And this is 3. This is 4. Perfect. And I think I can, or not really. I mean, I can kinda do that. That is for the first 4. I can do that. And subtract. Actually, I think I can do that already for all of them. Do that already for all of them as well. What? Why does that not work? Thank you. And well, I mean, it's basically that, right? That goes here. This goes here. Will that work? Probably not, right? Probably I've made some mistake somewhere. But what can you do? Might as well try. Hello, Captain Chica. What are you telling? Did I do too much? I think I did, yeah. Well, you can, but she will tell you that there is a bank holiday today in Austria, so I'm not skipping anything. Well, moved while it's in Spain probably as well, so why would you not be in Spain? That's the better question. So I think that should do it. Let's see if we actually generate them. So in theory, I should get a bunch of generated nodes in here. I mean, that looks pretty solid. That looks pretty solid. That actually worked. That's new. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go back to the graphic system. So I think we can kill this one. Now we just need to do the same for the geometric nodes, which are living as well in there. So in that case, we go here and have, well, here as well, the namespace. Ah, not sorry. Like that. And then that is actually not that many, right? So that's a little bit better. That is using scale vector 2F32 node. Alright, actually, how do we name them again? Shader graph. So maybe we name them like that. Shader graph scale vector to F32. Node? Did I name them node? So scale node and then vector to F32. Okay, so like that. F64, S32, S64. Gee, kind of this. Oh, like that. Three. Really? 4. Okay. Probably. Now we have a couple more nodes here, right? Yeah, those are the vector nodes. Those are as well quite a lot of them. So we have them here as well. So then I think we're done. So, well, actually, let's make it a little bit simpler. Let's replace all of those with using x equals node graph : right? Current document. Okay, so that is number 1. Then all of those we replace with shader graph node. All of that. Or actually with that. We replace with Onyx graphics shader graph, yeah. Perfect, and then all of those space with absolutely nothing, while if it is like that... Ah, okay, that's too much. That's not... Or maybe it's more unique if I do that. I think that is more unique, yes, and that replaces with that. I think. Yep, perfect. I mean, I guess we could actually just name it... Maybe I do actually have namespace here. Is that a problem? That is... I mean, maybe. Maybe let's do that actually. Get vector 2 components. That should still work. Wait, I think actually I can do this copy, right? Yeah. Then I'm not quite sure how I do this one, but let's see. I guess just this. Oops, Swizzle 3D. Mm-hmm. Swizzle 4D. No, wait, what? Ah, 3D is there. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, that is quite nice. Can I do this and do that? Unfortunate. I mean, I guess what I could do is move them together for now. That makes it simpler. Then copy all of them. Then paste them in there, do 4 here, and then split them again. That. Beautiful. Why would you not have the correct namespace there? That's an interesting one. Probably need to find out where that goes wrong. But yeah, I think I want to have all of them in that namespace actually. Because then I can get rid of that prefix here. Okay. So that might still fail then, right? Because we for some reason don't do the right namespace here. Which is in... Wait, okay, where... That did a little bit, but why would it not... Well, I guess we have to debug that. Simplex noise. I think shader graph nodes. Then I can do that. I'm not even sure why that was not a smart idea from the beginning for me. What can you do? Sometimes you have better ideas later on. So that kind of works until it doesn't, right? So I now have to go to the code gen side and look why the namespace is wrong. Because that shouldn't be the case. Yeah, let's actually just start right into it and see. Shader graph nodes, that should be a bunch of them. If it actually if it actually lets me look at them. Okay, and then Fully qualified name. How do you think that is the fully qualified name? What? Am I stupid? No, it shouldn't be like that, right? It should be this the fully qualified name. CPP parser. I don't know. Let's do any of them. It doesn't really matter. So those are an alias, and then this namespace stack. What is that name here? Doesn't make any sense. Are we in like one namespace here? No, right? Look like it. Looks fine. Why would that be the namespace tag? How do I debug that now? That will be a pain to debug. I guess what we could do is go to source files in graphics. I think it's an arithmetic node, so I guess we kill everything except for that one. At least I think. Okay, yeah. And then the only question is, why does that not trigger? String node content is get node content of cursor current node to string. Okay. What? Oh, is it because we do the include tiers as well? Thank you, no thank you. Okay, so that one, perfect. What? Hold on, what the hell? Core stack. Where are we? Why do we have the graphics system here? Am I stupid? What? Where does that come from? Is it this one? Oh, it might be this one, right? Okay, yeah. Now we have one. Okay. That's good. That's good as well. That is on the Onyx, which is weird. So let's actually output here. What? Here, console. Oh, is it because we have a nested one, so we need to go deeper and deeper? Is that it? Let's nest that and then okay, let's maybe perfect. So now we are a declaration list. Now we have namespace, nested. Wait, it's like this. So we go in here probably. It's actually two nested namespace. Yeah. I think that is probably what happens. Maybe we just do Maybe I just do that. How does that work? Okay. Okay. Perfect. That works. That was an easy fix. So let's revert most of the stuff we did. Not sure which file we use, so revert both of them. Build again, and well then we run and see. And we should have now, hopefully, perfect. So that works. Well, that was an easy fix. And a good one, nonetheless. So we need to publish the code gen again. I don't think I have a actual one that does that yet. And then when we build here, that should fix it. Oh shit. I left some log in there. The hell is that? I love how sometimes it just includes random crap here and there. No, but it already worked perfect. So I know graphics generation node thing, whatever. Yeah, perfect. Now there is a couple of ones that are not in the right namespace yet, so probably I want to move them as well. Because why not? It's this one, this one, this one. And then I think wireless sample. Okay, yeah. Perfect. What? Oh. Well, then this will be interesting. Namespace, data graph nodes. Let's see. Hello. Oh. That was unfortunate. Maybe that doesn't work again. That would be unfortunate. No, I mean those should work, right? I mean maybe I need to do a rebuild, I don't know. Probably I do need to do a rebuild. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I need to probably need to investigate how I would do the content of those files. Let's see. Maybe there is a mistake there. I don't know. Did I say already hi? Hi, GD probably. Can't remember anymore. If not, I said it 2 times. If I did, I said it 2 times. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that was it. That is interesting. Probably something that we should investigate. Oh, okay. Maybe we do the same with the few constants. Like without those nodes, I mean. Like basically move them into render graph nodes. Maybe, right? Why not? I think it makes it a little more, maybe a little bit more clean. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. The only question is, again, how would that work with tone map? Why is it like that? Questions over questions that we don't really know. And I mean, there is not really any benefit of doing that. It's just a little bit nicer, maybe. What? That doesn't need to be in clusters, but it doesn't matter. Okay. And then we need to rebuild this one. I'll be right back. I will be on the toilet quickly. Do we run? Or do we crash? No, we run. Perfect. I think with that one, I'm pretty much done for the first version of the code generation. That is really nice. I think I wouldn't have want some spaces here, but that doesn't really matter too much. We can add them later. I think there is in the code gen one hard-coded path that I need to change, which is this one exactly, so probably I need to... I don't think it's the base path, right? I think the base path is to the project, not to the code. Yeah, I mean... Oh no, yeah, the base path is of the modular. Okay. I mean, I guess we could... Maybe I filtered them in CMake already? Maybe I filtered them in CMake. I think I should be able to do that. So it is not allowed to be /code or /... Well, it only is allowed to be that or that, okay. Should be doable. Only question is what kind of... I mean, probably... Write all sources is fine, and we write all includes... Or is it? Write all includes... Remove empties. Remove include directories outside. Sorry. Project. Exclude. Do we do a regex? I mean, maybe. Oh, does that not... Is that not... Oh, okay, no, it works. And that is probably Onyx source directory or something like that. What is it called? Yeah. Onyx source tier. And then source tier maybe? Was it like that? /code? Is it like that? It's, I think, in Onyx, right? Yeah, C-Mix source steer, okay. But that probably is not... Oh... it's probably then... like that? Oh no, we want to exclude everything that's not in there, right? Maybe, is there maybe a filter include? Let's see. CMake list. Include. Matches a pattern on either side, so it's probably that or that. Maybe. Let's see. Probably garbage, probably it doesn't work. Include directories. I think it should be here and not here. I think those should be updated. Yeah. Oops. Why that is empty? That is not a good sign. Where? Why we just do that? So that went through. That is completely empty, perfect, exactly how I wanted it. Let's actually generate it first again and then see what the regex thing that says. And I will copy it into a regex editor. Perfect. I mean, the empty one doesn't even work. Wow. Alright, here. Like X online. And then I want anything that starts with that. Oh, it needs to be like that. And then star, probably. Does that not exist? Wait, hold on. Oh, well, okay, yeah, or... Okay, now that kinda works. But we need to escape those. Which I'm not quite sure how to do. Wait, is it that I have that list as... No, that's like the forward slashes. But I guess a forward slash is a bad thing. Regex quote. Ah. Maybe I need to do that. Quote out var. Does that work? Unfortunate. Does not recognize co-vote. What? Oh, I added in 4.2. Well, that is unfortunate. I mean, I guess what we could do is string replace, I guess. For now, string replace that with that. And then output variable, input variable. We might as well update our CMake as well at one point, but not today. Did that work? No. Let's output what that string actually looks like. God damn it, where's my... Here. Regex. What? Oh wait, no. Hold on, what? Is that case sensitive or something like that, or what the hell is going on? Because that's the out variable, right? Or do I need to specify that one? Hold on. No, output variable. H string replace string. What the hell? Why is it not? Oh, maybe is it I need to do 2. Do I need to do 2? For it to work. That looks better. And then maybe that works already. Did that write out something? It doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. But that should have worked. Oh, we can try only one again, but don't think that this made any difference. Because I don't think, yeah. Very sad. Well, I think I will look at that at a later point. I don't think it's necessary right now. Yeah, let's clean up everything and like submit it and then move forward from there. I will put that on my to-do list for later today or tomorrow. Tomorrow again I will not stream, but Wednesday we will be back. Yeah. Let's see, so that seems to have... Well, let's leave that in, I don't know. Let's see, that brought back our editor stuff and everything, which all of them I want to get rid of. Basically, I want to exclude everything that starts with the build directory. I think I want to do that actually. Let's try that. exclude everything that is in the CMake binary there. Will that clean out everything again? Probably, right? Or will not do anything? Cool. How does this even work? Does this even work what I did there? Filter list. I mean, I guess that doesn't work or what? I don't know. Oh wait. Because I think I have a feeling that... Wait. I have a feeling that my path is wrong. Okay, maybe not. But doing that doesn't work, right? I use... Okay, not that, but... Huh? Use that, what the hell? Oh, okay, yeah, no, it tells me that I have to use that before. And then it works. But somehow it doesn't want me to replace that or what? I mean, that looks better, but does it work? It's the other question. Because it doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, wire. Okay, wire maybe. Hold on, maybe I need to do more than that, right? Then it has to be something like that. But that might as well again filter everything out, I don't know. If it doesn't work, it's fine, we can move on. Would be nice to get rid of those. Didn't do crap. One more try, but then, yeah. Slowly losing interest in this. Because it doesn't really matter too much. It's a minor thing. Would be nice to get rid of them. But yeah, for some reason, it doesn't work. It's fine. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's clean everything up. So let's look at our git changes probably. And let's commit a bunch of things. I've closed a lot of stuff, right? Can close that one. So that would be projects. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can actually stage all of it. Removed or manual registration for graph nodes, engine systems, assets and serializers. Actually, I might still have, let's actually go through that before submitting, because I still might, god damn it, walking is hard. I might still have a couple of things that are wrong in terms of, I still have manual registration somewhere. For example, this one, get rid of it. Assets. Don't think we have anything here, but we never know, right? Editor. So that one is gone. All of that is gone. Perfect. Don't think we have anything in entity, but again, might have something. Never mind. Asset, I think we don't have anything either. Why is there a PCH? Actually, I think I want to get rid of that if it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, the registering of components is another one. But yeah, one thing at a time. So that one is completely empty, which is perfect. Input. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of small potential that we can still get rid of. Okay. I think that is it. Perfect. Do we have some assets here? I don't think so. I think that is all not a thing in here, and I think the UI module doesn't have anything either. Perfect, and then volume might have leftovers, but maybe I cleaned them up already. Looks like I cleaned them up already. Yeah, okay. Perfect. This one is pretty much empty as well. It's anyways only a test thing, so it doesn't really matter. Perfect. Let's see, do we get... yeah, we get a couple more. Push changes immediately, why not? Okay. Perfect. And then here. Stage. Yeah, I think I want to actually stage that one, which is... do I want to stage it? No, actually not. I think I want to actually do it a little different, probably. But for that I need to change Onyx as well, I think. So here, that one. So that is fine. But that one goes into code generation core. I think. Let's try that. For that I need to do tours. Okay. And then this one. That should hopefully create a new code gen here. Yeah. And then this is core. Perfect. And then we move this inside here. Open that one. That one will not find the project. Exactly. So we remove, add a new one. Like that. Can I somehow reload? Okay. That didn't work quite as I would have hoped. Add existing oh, it's existing project. Probably it's that, right? Perfect. Cancel that. Take everything in here. Move it into core. Perfect. Then let's open that one. And let's rename a couple of things. This one I want to rename. No, actually, yeah, let's leave that. This one I want to rename into core. Perfect. Because then what we can do is this one here, properties, build. That I think is still fine, yeah. No, I mean, maybe that's all fine, I don't know. So basically what I would want to do is here .NET build like that, I think. Warning. I mean, it worked, but what? Okay. What if I leave that out? What happens then? That's not what I want, right? Because I do think or maybe I need to do a publish. No, I probably still want to do a build here. I don't really care about that, yeah. Okay, so I think that is more what I want. Yeah. Stage selected, commit, moved code, like generic code generation to tools code generation core. Alright. And we add another repository because we need to like submit that. No. Code gen core. I mean, basically all of that. Stage selected. Fixed code generator and add a template type detection. Perfect. And on this one, we should have exactly this one, which we can submit. Fixed, or like added code generation to Irrlicht. Now we will move that to the main project, like the template project as well. But with that, I think... Do I call it a day for today? I think I do, actually. And then on Wednesday... I'm not sure, I will think about it. So either we add one more thing to the code generation, or we... Yeah, because I think the Linux support I want to start in my Christmas vacation. And besides that, let me check the... Yeah, it's that. Maybe we add controller support. Maybe we will look at that on Wednesday. Let's actually do that. I think the library I want to use for that is HD... what is it? I think GLFW uses it. Let me see. HD something, I think. I forgot what it was called. Input C. But I'm not sure. What was it called? God damn it. Or was it STR maybe? Still gamepad? Again, I'm not quite sure what it's called. I will look at it again, but there was a library that that I wanted to use for it. And I thought it was GLFW that used it, but maybe not. I mean, the thing is, there, HID API, I think it is called. Simple. I think that one was it. I think that one was the one that or the controller. I think. See. Oh, but that is actually quite a pain, not gonna lie. Maybe we don't do that, I don't know. Well, I will figure it out. Thank you very much though for joining. Yeah, I will be back on Wednesday, 7:30. Have a nice rest of your evening and a great start into the rest of the week. And yeah, hope to catch some of you on Wednesday, and then we will figure out what we do. Thank you, and have a great night. Bye bye.